The first principle of all successful tutoring businesses is being prepared to push the envelope and doing things differently. A trend that I've come across in successful tutoring businesses, including mine, is that they're not afraid to challenge the status quo. Think outside of the box and experiment to find new and improved ways of doing things. A strategy that I implement to achieve this in my own business is something called A/B testing, which involves pitting one option against another and seeing which performs best. This helps me to formulaically evaluate what's going to work best in my business and make informed decisions about the direction I want to take. I think change can be quite overwhelming, especially as a business owner, as it can be quite unprecedented. However, throughout my business journey, I've really seen what change can achieve, and that's why I think it's so important to be just that bit ahead of the rest and establish your business as a real forerunner in innovation. To somewhat depart from what I was saying in point 1, the second principle that I've noticed is a willingness to recognize that progress actually means looking backwards. In the process of growing your business, it can be really tempting to just focus on what the future looks like and where you want your business to be down the track. I know I am so guilty of this. And while forward looking is absolutely necessary and a part of building a business, what's also important is actually looking back to see what has worked for you and what hasn't. This is such a good way to avoid making the same mistakes, making informed decisions, and giving yourself a projection into how successful your ideas are likely to be. Implementing this approach in my business has really helped me to gain more momentum in my business and even enabled me to confront my mistakes in order to discover what I can learn from them. And man oh man, have I made a number of mistakes in my business. Speaking of mistakes, if you haven't watched my free 90-minute masterclass called Master Your Tutoring Game Plan, where I dive into the top 3 mistakes tutors make as business owners and how you can learn from that, avoid it, and what you should be doing instead, then I highly recommend you go ahead and watch that masterclass. And as a sneak peek, if you're interested in taking my course, which you can get access to after the masterclass, I actually teach you how I do A/B testing and walk you through it step by step. Now, the third principle of all successful tutoring businesses is investing in your team and your community. No businesses are built overnight, and few are built by one person only. In most cases, it takes a team to create a successful business, especially one in the service industry like we're in, and I think that most successful tutoring businesses are aware of this. Because tutoring is a service-based profession, there's really only so many hours and so much that you can do individually. Timing it right and scaling your business when you need to by hiring more tutors and team members is such a good way to not only take your business to the next level, but also to ensure you can continue to meet demand and best support your community. I've really found that investing in people for your business really pays dividends for the business. For example, when I hired my first team member, she helped to take me from a 5-figure to a 6-figure business. And now that I've hired my second core team member, us 3 are going to work together in order to get that from that 6-figure to 7-figure business. Of course, when I say core team, these are the people that I work with very closely on a day-to-day basis. I do also have my team of tutors who are out there actually consulting and doing the tutoring hours. This investment in people means that I actually get the chance to work on my business rather than in the business, which in turn helps to make other goals like challenging the status quo a reality. Now, if you've reached all the way to the end of this video, I just wanted to say thank you so much. I really appreciate you. And what this tells me is that videos like this are truly helpful for you. So if you could include the word success in your comment so that I know you are one of the people who watched all the way to the end. I'd also really love to know in the comment what are other key principles that successful tutoring businesses have as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you guys next week. Bye!